What's good, Washington fans? So it is officially official. Alex Smith has been released, freeing up $14.9 million in cap space for the Washington football team. So some of the cap did roll over. So we had about $40,290,822 available before we released him, but it's officially official now. So now I'm looking at over the cap and releasing him. It gave us $14.9 million. So right now we have $54,210,822 available in cap space. So we are a top 5 team in cap space availability. So that's really, really nice with free agency coming up next week. It's been a while since I've been in here. As you guys know, I haven't done a video in the studio in a little bit. But I appreciate Alex Smith. Like I said, when I made the video last week saying that we are expected to part ways with Alex Smith, it's officially happened. But I just have nothing but good things to say about Alex Smith. Once again, his record against the NFC East is really, really good as a starter. Beat the Cowboys twice as a starter, beat the Giants back in 2018 as a starter, beat the Eagles in the last NFC East championship game as a starter. So I don't think he's lost to an NFC East team as a starter. Looking back, I really don't think he lost to an NFC East team as a starter, because he beat the Cowboys back in 2018 as well, when we beat them 2017 with that field goal where we made the field goal or they missed the field goal where we beat them at home. And then we beat the Giants in New York. And he didn't play against Philly because he got hurt. And then he played for, I think he's undefeated against the NFC East, actually. Wow, yeah. And he finishes his Washington football career at 11-5. And I'm hearing the Giants are interested in Alex Smith. Aaron Rodgers wouldn't mind having Alex Smith as a backup. I guess he would be playing in front of Jordan Love. Who else? Matt Nagy and the Bears are going to be interested in Alex Smith. The Jaguars are going to be interested in Alex Smith. Maybe the Niners. So there's going to be a lot of teams interested in Alex Smith being their backup, or potentially somehow, some way their starter. So like I talked about the other day, the GQ article where he said he felt like the team was trying to high arm him or put him on PUP. Like I said, I see both sides. I don't disagree with how Alex felt. He said what he said. He said it with his chest. That's how he felt. Ron Rivera, like I said, it was weird that he said it, because Ron Rivera was saying, don't count on Alex Smith over and over again during the summertime right before training camp. So it is weird that Alex said that, and then, Ron Rivera was kind of rooting for Alex Smith to come back. But at the same time, you can't blame Ron Rivera for feeling that way and trying to put him on PUP or injury reserve, because, who really thinks somebody was going to come back from an injury like that and be their day one starter and finish out the season 16 games, where he did not play 16 games, where he had the calf injury. So honestly, I know a lot of people are going to say we did him dirty and all that. I don't agree with that, because, we stuck behind him and we waited for him to come back, or we didn't release him when we could have. I know we would have lost cap space if we released him last year, but he sat up in the booth in the box. He was best friends with Dan Snyder for a little bit. So we definitely didn't do him dirty at all. We definitely gave the man an opportunity to come back and gave him a realistic shot to come back, when a lot of teams definitely would not have waited around for Alex Smith to come back. It definitely would have counted out. Probably would have released him at the time. So, but yeah, I wish him nothing but the best. I mean, like I said, I would not have had that NFC East championship hat if it's not for Alex Smith. Came back, played well, 5-1 as a starter, game manager. Call him what you want, check down Charlie. All the man does is win. So now we got to look at our quarterback options. Honestly, I'm hearing Mariota might be released, so we'll see. Hopefully that happens sooner or later. We did try to trade for Mariota. It didn't work out. I don't know if we offered him a 5th-round pick, 6th-round pick, or whatever, but they turned us down. And then Sam Darnold, the Jets are listening to trade offers for Sam Darnold. I would not give up anything more than a 3rd-round pick, in my opinion. I know it's probably going to take more than that, but honestly, for Sam Darnold, who had, a 59% completion percentage, threw more interceptions than touchdowns last year, and did not look good, saw some ghosts and things like that. I know it's a term used if you get blitzed a lot and you see things that you don't see or whatever, but, and he has an injury history, and it is inaccurate, has been inaccurate, and it has been one of the worst quarterbacks in the league this last year. So I get the Adam Gase excuse that he's the worst coach in the world. I understand that. I really do. But at the same time, I would not give up anything more than a third round pick for Sam Darnold. That's just me. He just hasn't played good enough. Even in his good years, he really hasn't played well. He hasn't, his touchdown interception ratio is not good. Accuracy not good. Completion percentage not good. But I do see the potential. I get it. I do understand the potential. I get that. I do. But at the same time, he has not played well enough. I'd rather have Marcus Mariota, who hasn't been the best option either, but he has won a playoff game. He's the only quarterback to throw a touchdown pass to himself in that Chiefs playoff game. And he can run. He's more mobile. And I think he fits Scott Turner's offensive system more, in my opinion. And he's shown that he can do things in the NFL. Former second pick of the draft. I personally like, and you saw the game that he had when he came in for Derek Carr. Looked very mobile, had 88 rushing yards, had 228 passing yards in that game. Well, threw a touchdown, did throw an interception, but he looked like he got some confidence back. So my opinion for the options is Marcus Mariota, then I guess Sam Darnold, and free agency. I know a lot of people like Ryan Fitzpatrick. I know a lot of people are liking Fitzmagic. He's a turnover machine, but he does gunsling it. He had a good year last year. He had a good year the last couple years, honestly. He played a lot better than Tua Tagovailoa last year and actually almost took the Dolphins to the playoffs. So those are the quarterback options. I don't think Jameis Winston will be a free agent. We'll see. He's not bad, but he did go 30 for 30 and threw 30 picks in the season, so that's not good at all. But he is he's probably the top half of the free agent quarterbacks. There's Tyrod Taylor. I wouldn't want to go after him. And of course, there's Cam Newton, but I've heard that we are not interested in Cam Newton at all. So you guys let me know what you think about the quarterback options. And of course, there's the draft. Got to trade up for Justin Fields. Got to trade up for Trey Lance. Guys like that. Mac Jones. I personally, I actually like Mac Jones. But we'll talk about quarterbacks later. I will be going live for free agency. I want to say March 17th because I know the tampering period starts March 15th. So I'm going to go live with my Elite channel members. Can't wait. It should be a lot of fun. I want to say either March 16th or 17th. Going to confirm that and let you guys know. Should be a lot of fun. Can't wait for free agency. $54 million in cap space. It's going to be really good. There's a lot of cap casualties out there. So there's going to be some big name guys that get released that we're going to be able to sign. So I can't wait. All right, you guys. And the cheerleaders, if you guys want to talk about that, we'll probably talk about the live. I couldn't care less, to be honest with you. It is what it is. It's going to be weird, but hey, I couldn't care less. I just worry about football. All right, y'all. Hail to the football team. Peace.